Hi, this is Julie Hartley, registered dietitian. I wanted to talk to you today about omega-3 fatty acids. Most people know that they need to get more omega-3s in their diet, but they're really unsure about how much they're actually getting. So one of the best ways that we include omega-3s is through the diet. And so fish is very popular. Most people know that fish is high in omega-3s, but not all fish. It's very specific to like salmon, and more specifically even wild-caught salmon. Mackerel is also a good source, and even sardines can be a good source. If you'd like to add beef into your diet, make sure it's grass-fed beef. When the cows actually feed on the grass, that's where the omega-3 acids come from. So most of our conventionally farmed beef is fed corn, and they're not going to be a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids. Eggs are going to be also another great source. The same thing. You want to make sure that they have omega-3s right there on the label. And then if you want a non-animal based source, a plant-based source, chia seeds are an excellent source. Now, our body does work a little harder to get the omega-3s out of this, but still an excellent source and very easy to add into your diet. But even with all of these food sources, most people still are not getting an adequate amount of omega-3s in their diet. And we know that omega-3s are very important in lowering inflammation. Inflammation is the main cause of almost all of our chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. So it is important that we get it through our food, but then also supplement. And here's where some of the problem comes in, is that most people think that they're getting a large dose when really they're not getting enough of the omega-3 fatty acids themselves. If you're taking a fish oil supplement or a cod liver oil supplement, you might see on the front of the label where it says 1,000 milligrams of fish oil. That not all fish oil is actually omega-3. This one actually says omega-3 1,600 milligrams right there on the front, which is great. But if yours doesn't, I encourage you to turn it around. This is where you're going to find on the back of the label exactly how much. So even though it says 1,000 milligrams of fish oil, down here at the bottom will specifically say omega-3 fatty acids. So yours might be 1,000 milligrams of fish oil, but only 200 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. So we want to make sure we're getting at least 1,000 milligrams of omega-3s a day, and even more in some cases where we really want to reduce inflammation. So this liquid happens to be one of my favorite sources. It's a very high quality brand, and in the liquid form we can get a really high dose. If you're taking the pill form, which is perfectly fine, you might just have to take more, closer to 5 to 6 amount of pills to get the recommended dose, 1,000 milligrams. So I just encourage you to look and pick which one that's going to fit into your diet the best. So if you want to reduce heart disease, even boost brain function and mood, lower your risk for cancers, try adding in omega-3 fatty acids to your diet and then supplementing too. Live well.